revolved around me. Wait.
Oh, what the?
I always thought the world revolved around me. Wait, what?
Oh my God, what the? Why? There's no reminder. Hey there, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you for that.
Thumbs up. Appreciate it. Thank you for that.
We're doing good. Yeah, I got a couple days off of work, so I wanted to make sure I come and do my best to be interactive with you guys as much as possible. Just want to come and chill and chat. And if you have any questions at all, or you can talk, ask me questions, and it's like a Q&A kind of deal too and stuff. So if yeah, hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I want to make sure I share out the stream here. I don't know. It keeps giving me a notification that it's for the times for a different scheduled time and all this, and I don't know why it keeps doing that off my phone. So yeah, I hope you're doing good.
I always thought the
Oh
world
my
revolved around
gosh,
me.
gotta,
Wait.
I gotta not do that. So yeah. So who's all out there? Oh gosh. Hey there, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming into Scott's Thoughts channel. I hope you're doing well and staying safe and warm. I'm just gonna get this shared out here because I keep forgetting to do that all the time for my own streams. Gosh. Awesome. I'm gonna do this as well. Well, hey there, thank you for coming in. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for coming and spending some time here at Scott's Thoughts channel. And hope you're doing well and having a wonderful day. Get the link. So how was your day? How was your day been? Okay, let's do this. Okay. Hey there, welcome to Scott's Thoughts. How are you doing this evening, John and Isabella? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm just getting everything all shared out. Wait, welcome. Thank you for coming in, guys. You're super appreciated. I hope you're doing well. I'm just trying to get things shared out here. Hope we're doing well. So yeah, I'm doing good. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. We come and chill and chat and network and meet new people and yeah, talk about going on in your world. I'll talk about what's going on in my world. And I'm doing my best to get out here and be as interact with you guys as possible. So, welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. So hope you're also hope you're having a good day. And I'll keep repeating myself. I haven't been doing my live streams for some time, so I did a gaming stream the other night, and gonna probably do a little bit more of the mobile gaming and stuff and all that. So hope you're doing good. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. You're all appreciated. So yeah, thank you for coming in. It's been really super busy. I'm really enjoying my new job. So I worked hey, the Matt man. Thank you for coming in. How are you doing? Are you in Tennessee? I see a TN there. Hello. I hope you're having a great day, or evening, or afternoon, or whatever your time zone is. Yeah, you're in Tennessee. That's sweet. Awesome. I was actually just watching a video of a new arcade that opened up there. I think it's not what's it called? Not Scene One. Something. The new arcade opened up in Tennessee. Hey, Herman the Great! Wow, thank you for coming in. Wow, it's great to see you. Thank you. How's everyone doing? I'm really trying my hardest to get content out and be as interactive with you guys as possible. So just I'm taking have a couple days off work, so I wanted to make sure I'm on here and do my best. Anytime, brother. How are you doing? I'm doing really good actually. Um, actually, my I have one of my boys down from where I'm from, Brantford, and he's there. He's down with his girlfriend, and by the time they leave, I'm gonna have another grandbaby. So I'm really super excited about that. So yeah, and they're down, so that means there's an additional three grandbabies here in town right now. So I've been making sure I've been to yeah Ontario, eh? Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna have eight eight grandbabies by the time they leave. So I'm super excited about that. So yeah, so I'm really doing my best to find balance between work and meetings and YouTube, and so I'm trying to find that balance and stuff like that. So I'm just really trying my hard to be as interactive and get content out and stuff like that for you guys as much as possible. So and so yeah, so I just and whenever I'm on live with you guys and stuff like that, I like to ask what kind of stuff do you guys would like to see more of, or even something that I'm doing on my channel that is not liked, but but you know you'd like not like me to do it on this channel, but on maybe a different channel or whatever, you know. So you know, because I learn. I'm still growing. I'm still relatively new here on YouTube, right? So through schedule, man, I can't keep up with with just work. Yeah, tough schedule. Yeah, I know it's hard to be like when I first started really making a lot of videos. When I was doing my like daily videos and stuff like that. You know, that was kind of just what I was doing at that time. And then since I've moved up here up north and things have kind of been all up turned upside down there for a little while, I'm trying to find all that balance again, right? So but I'm actually because I'm working so many hours, I'm actually looking forward to buying more equipment and stuff like that. Like I want to pick up a new camera. I've already bought a tripod, so I got my tripod here. Oh yeah, so I fixed up my room the other day. I got my some of my paintings on my wall, and I got my easel set up over over here, so I want to do some painting. I want to do some drumming videos for you guys. How far up north? I'm up near Ottawa. Yeah, I'm near Ottawa. I'm about 45 minutes away from Ottawa. So yeah, so I wanted to yeah, come see what's up with you guys, as well. It's not all about me. So I like to know what's going on in your worlds, how even how like how your channels are doing and stuff like that. If you have, what your goals are for your channels and stuff like that. Um, I guess the our whole Article 13. Also, I should give like Pusa Studios a shout out. They're doing a stream for Article 13 that was just passed in the House, about the whole copyright issues and stuff like that. I guess so it's come from the UN and stuff like that, and now it's gonna be coming. It's gonna be hitting the states. Like I'm in Canada, but that doesn't mean it's still not gonna affect anyone as a creator, right? Or anyone just posting stuff on social media, right? So it's a kind of a ginormous deal. So I just jumped off from their stream and I wanted to, you know, talk about a little bit of that as well. So I'll say how it's affecting your channels and stuff like that too. So I should have probably put that in the title about that, but anyway, so yeah, so things are good. I'm starting to feel a little more at peace. I had to make a decision a little while ago if I was actually gonna move from where I'm at right now, or move to. I had an opportunity to move like right next door to another place, but there was a lot of red flags, so I ended up just staying here where I'm at because everything's included here where I'm at. Internet's included, heat and hydro's included, everything's included. And at the time I just feel safe where I'm at, right? And I live like 2 minutes away from work. So I just walk to work every morning, right? So I go for my G license on the 30th. So have that day off, which was scheduled off, so I appreciated that. Um, Everyone at work is awesome. Family is doing well. So yeah, so I'm starting to find that balance and stuff like that. I've been trying to. I did that. I did those couple of videos about my life with TBI, which is the. If you haven't seen that video, you maybe want you'd like to go back and watch that one. It's my life with traumatic brain injury because that's part of my story. Um, and also I did one about a separation anxiety and stuff like that. And I wanted to really try to incorporate a lot of my inner stuff and stuff like that, and do my best to connect with you guys, with my viewers and stuff like that. On a deeper level, right? So for me as a creator, a YouTube creator, I want to make help my viewers maybe like feel something, or I be able to identify and stuff like that, and not feel so alone, right? And that's what the backbone of my channel has been from the beginning, right? It's about helping others and giving bipolar. I'm bipolar, but also have a long-term memory loss. Oh wow! So I was diagnosed bipolar. My mom is manic depressive, so I get a lot of traits from my mom. I want to do a video about that as well. So that's the kind of the stuff that I really want to try to focus on when I'm making my content, my videos and stuff like that. I want to talk about stuff that I have real personal, experience with, right? That's what I want to do. I want to be able to do that. I want to share parts of myself, so maybe someone else out there like you guys may be able to identify. So like the whole bipolar thing. Like I have my highs, I have my lows. For me personally, I really struggle with taking meds for that because anything I take would just exasperates whatever I'm going through at that time. Like there's lots of people out there need to take that, right? I'm getting to sometimes I get to a point where maybe I need to really try again, but I really struggle with the whole taking the whole med thing. Um, this is a recovery channel, right? So I'm an addict, right? I'm a recovering alcoholic addict, right? So anything I put in my system, it just like the last time I tried taking an antidepressant, I was just a zombie. I couldn't function. I took one pill and I couldn't function, right? So that's just my experience. I'm never ever gonna tell someone that they ought not they shouldn't take meds or they should take this or try that, and that's hasn't I have no right to do any of that stuff, right? So I just share my personal experience. I had a long term relationship with a girl from 18 to 20 years old. I can't remember her name or what she looks like. Oh wow. Yeah, so I I I've had short-term memory loss, but I personally I can identify with the long-term memory loss. But I'm really sorry to hear that. That's doesn't sound like very. So yeah, so and that's another thing. I'm not going to. Hey, Greg man, thank you for coming in. How are you? I'm doing awesome. I'm doing really really good. So yeah, so I'm gonna always gonna tell people I'm never gonna give advice. I'm never gonna tell them what they should or shouldn't do. I'm also not going to like someone asked me a question the other night. Yeah, hey, years gone by. Thank you for coming in. Awesome. Thank you for coming in to the chat. I appreciate that. I'm never gonna give it like share anything that I don't have my own personal experiences with, right? If someone shares something and I can identify with that with what they've shared, yeah, I'll give them I'll share my experiences with it as well and maybe what didn't work so well and then what I found did work better for that situation or whatever, right? So yeah, so that's another big thing that I'm really strong-willed when it comes to that. I'm never going to share something about something if I don't have my own personal experience. Like we can talk about it, but I guess just because I don't relate with it doesn't mean we still can't have a discussion about that. I like because I like discussions. I like having discussions or the debates or you know. So yeah, yeah, years gone by saying hello to everyone. Great man, yeah, hey, not much here. Hello, everyone. Awesome, great man saying hello to everyone. Yeah, John Isabella, you can't really work around memory loss. Yeah, yeah, well, there was a time when I was in my 20s. I think I was in my 20s, maybe early 30s. And I was walking down the road, and this woman said, "Hey, how are you doing?" And all this. "Hey, Scott, what's going on?" I didn't know where the hell she was. Right? I've had that kind of experience, but that was probably because it was like drug induced or alcohol induced, and I just didn't remember. It was all in a blackout, right? I can identify with that, right? But just hey, not just not remembering. I can identify with having blackouts. When I had my head injury, hey, hey, Sally Wolf, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Hey, 777 Outdoors. Wow, thank you for coming in. Wow, awesome. I appreciate you. Hey, how you doing, 777 Outdoors? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming in. If you're new to the channel, if you'd like to subscribe, that'd be awesome. Like the stream, share the stream out. help bring more people into the stream. And always, guys, if you see someone new in the stream you don't know, they're not familiar to you, check out their channels and do it the right way. Like their video, share their video, and do your and watch watch one of their videos in full. That's awesome. Thank you guys for all coming in. I'm happy to hear that you're doing good, 777 Outdoors. Awesome, I appreciate it. Thank you for the 5 likes, guys. Awesomeness. So yeah, not much. Hold on, I want to miss something. Really works from memory. Okay, so that is a smart way to be, man. Okay, hi. Also, 777's Outdoors saying, "What's up, everyone?" In my case, age-induced, age-induced. Oh my God, that's awesome. Yeah, age-induced. Yeah. Yeah, like I tell people, I'm not as young as I look, right? So I kind of identify with the age-induced. Um, yeah, happy to hear you're doing great, Sally Wolf. 777 Outdoors said doing good. 777 like button, great man. I had a head injury when I was 8 years old, and it still affects me today. Yeah, Greg, man, I had my head injury when I was 12. I fell 8 feet on concrete on my head. I tell people the only bone I've broken in my body is my skull. Right? So that's yeah, I fell 8 feet on my head on concrete, and we were in the States illegally. So the ambulance had to bring me all the way back to Canada to go to McMaster Hospital in Hamilton. Hey, over 50 and fantabulous. Hey, thank you for coming in. Awesome. If any one of you guys are new to the channel, if you always feel free to subscribe, hit the like button, share the stream, bring more people into the stream so we can all grow our communities together. If you see someone in the channel you're not familiar with, check out the channel. Do it the right way. Over 50 and fantabulous is saying hello to everyone. 777 Outdoors 10 from 850. Awesome, cool. So that's where you're at right now, 777 Outdoors. You're 10 away from 850. That's awesome. So yeah, so if anyone out there isn't familiar with 777 Outdoors, so check them out. Dennis Villa, I was taking a girl. I was talking to a girl. We had a great conversation. Turns out we dated for 6 months. Didn't remember her name or face. Oh my gosh! Wow, John. Whoa. Edward Smart. Hey, thank you for coming in. Awesome. Thank you. Welcome to Scott's Thoughts. Hope you're doing well and have an amazing day. Years gone by. What is this? I am sure we all have tales of the hard times in our lives. Absolutely, years gone by. Yeah, we all go through hard times. Greg man, I hear ya. Itchy Buzz, hey, thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. We're 50. He's saying hi to Lynn. Cool, awesome, guys. So yeah, so like I said, if you have any questions for me, but just about me or recovery related issues, any of the videos that I've made in the past that you've related to or whatever that you've seen, if you have any feedback about those, that'd be awesome for me to hear. John has been sharing about his memory loss and stuff like that. I identify as bipolar. I've had a traumatic brain injury. I'm a recovering alcoholic addict. So if there's any questions and stuff like that, like I just celebrated 9 years clean and sober, September 21st. So if there's anyone out there that is new in recovery out like in the chat or anything like that, how's the job going? Job's going amazing, Edward Smart. I'm really enjoying it. Some weeks I'm working 40-hour weeks and stuff like that. This week I'm only working 3 days, which is awesome. Yeah, thank you, John Isabella. 9, I know, 9. Oh my God, I can't believe it's been freaking 9 years. It's freaking craziness, but it's awesome. The job's doing really good. Getting along with my supervisors. I actually seem to be getting a little bit more responsibility at work, which is really nice. So no, things are really good. Thank you, over 50 and fantabulous. Yeah, I know it's awesome. But I don't do this recovery thing on my own, guys. I really don't. Greg man, gotta go. Saw you were on. Just wanted to say hello. Have a good chat. Bye everyone. Thank you, Greg man, for coming in. You're super appreciated. And Greg man, always remember, keep coming back. You have a wonderful evening, Greg man. Thank you for coming in. And like I always say, if you're not familiar with someone you see in the chat, go check them out. Do it the right way. If you like their content, subscribe to the channel, like their videos, share their videos, and leave relevant comments on their videos so they can get back to you as well. I actually want to do another tips and tricks video and stuff like that as well for us YouTube creators and stuff like that. So yeah, so no, things are really good. Work's good, family's good. I'm here. I'm safe. I'm warm. I got food in my belly. I'm doing good. So yeah, I actually wanted to get out yesterday to do a nature video, but it ended up really raining. It was like really crappy out, so I didn't actually go and do that. But I did that. I did a mobile gaming. Some mobile gaming. So I want to know if you guys like. I want to do like a couple of different other things on the channel, or if I need to branch off and do a separate channel for other gaming and stuff like that stuff. Because I like doing my mobile gaming. I want to do some scratch off videos, like scratch card videos and stuff like that. So like whenever I'm on here live, I like to have some feedback about I have so a lot of people say that I'll just watch whatever you do, right? But I want to make sure that there's a balance there as well, right? I don't want to start doing a whole bunch of one kind of content and then everyone else stops watching the videos. I want to be consistent, but I want to be consistent with content that people are going to keep coming back to watch, right? So I want to make sure I'm doing that. And I won't. And I'm always saying I learn from you guys as well, right? For the feedback I get from you guys, either in the live chats or in the comments on my videos and stuff like that, I'm always learning. Um, I want to know if you guys are enjoying what kind of thumbnails I've been doing, the editing and stuff like that. If you guys are enjoying that, um, so I want to get out there and create content that you guys are going to enjoy, right? So I want to and I want to do that. Also getting to a point where I want to get my next book published, right? So I'm in that, and actually I was talking to Pusa Studios. Actually suggested I did a separate channel for my books instead of doing I thought I was always showing my books and stuff like that on my live streams, right? So I actually made some sales. Like I sold some books. I've sold paintings. And stuff like that on my live streams and stuff like that too, right? So I want to know what's working. I want to know what's not working. Um, I want to know if you like my hat, because I used to wear my hat all the time, right? So I don't know. I stopped wearing my hat in my videos. I used to wear my hat all the time. It was like my trademark hat, right? So yeah, so I want to know everything that you guys are enjoying, what you'd like to see less of, more of, uh, uh, different topics, topics like I have a notepad and stuff like that. If you guys want to have a suggestion for a video, just write it in the chat, and I'll write it down, and if it doesn't have to be recovery related, it doesn't have to be nature based related. If you just want me to talk about a certain topic, because I have opinions on like everything, I I got a lot of thoughts, guys. Right? So I'm not, and someone was like saying they were worried about asking me a question on the stream the other night, and I said, you know what? You can ask me anything, anything at all. Hey, Megan Fox, how you doing? It's great to see you. How are you doing? Hi. Oh my God, it's awesome. I appreciate that. Appreciate you coming in. Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, so oh my gosh. Excuse me. Hey, JD Night 7! Hi, Scott and everyone. Awesome. Good to see you, JD Night 7. Yeah, I love doing my live streams. It just took me a long time to get back in the swing of it again. What's new? Wow, a lot is new. Oh my gosh. Like I'm not sure. Like I'm not even in like near Windsor anymore. I'm way up north. I'm near Ottawa now. I'm up near my I'm not like pretty much right here with my kids. So no, I'm up here with my kids. I'm here I'm near Ottawa now. I'm working. I'm really enjoying my job. I'm working in the produce department in a grocery store, which that's what I really wanted to be doing. I love it. So yeah, so things are good. And if anyone like I keeps if you see anyone new in the chat that you're not familiar with, go check out their channels. If you like their channel, subscribe and do it the right way. So yeah, no, things are good. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. How are you doing, Megan Fox? How's everyone doing? No, I'm doing good. I I if you can't see my blue Yeti over here, that's my blue Yeti over there with my other laptop. Having an issue with the connection for it. I'm really happy you're doing great, JD Knight. I'm a hot mess, but happy. All right. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you're happy. Happy is good. Happy is amazing. Yeah, I'm happy too, and it feels good. It feels good that I know I'm safe. I'm with good company. I have an amazing recovery family. And stuff like that. So you do. You love the hat. Okay. See, that's good information. I stopped wearing my hat. Everyone was saying, "I love your hat. I love your hat," and then I just stopped wearing my hat because someone said it looked. So anyway, if you guys this is good information. I really want to make sure that I'm like I want to be me. I want to be original. I want to be entertaining, right? So I want to entertain you, right? So I want to be entertaining. You're like stuff. Yeah. I like to be all kinds of stuff. I think I can be silly. I can be sad when I need to be sad. I can be emotional when I need to be emotional. I can just be me. Yeah, I am relaxed. I'm good. I am. I'm actually really relaxed. No, I'm not I don't second guess myself as much as I used to anymore. I'm just me. And it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks of me. it matters what I think of me, right? So as long as I have that attitude, stuff like that, it's not like I'm looking for anyone's approval. I'm not looking for anyone's, you know, it doesn't matter, right? So yeah, that's right. I try to have that positive attitude, right? Positive attitude. When you have a positive attitude, that's what gets exuded into the universe, right? So I approve. Awesome. Thank you for your approval, Megan Fox, for your information. This live feed has been approved by Megan Fox. Oh, see, I love being silly. I love being, crazy. And I want to get my boys want to be in more of my videos too, right? So, so I have my longer cord for my phone, my charger cord. This doesn't seem to work very well anymore. So I'm hoping, like when I started to charge, when I started to oh crap, hold on. This one may work better. I just want to make sure that the second, guys. I'm hoping. Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on? There we go. That may work. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more videos with my boys and kids and stuff like that. I like to have my grandbabies in the videos and stuff like that, but there's a whole thing about that, like having the little ones and stuff like that in the videos. So, and my boys are getting older. My youngest boy Josh is 14. So, yeah, I can't believe though I'm gonna have 8 grandbabies. That's insanity. So my one boy is down with his girlfriend, and by the time they leave, I'm gonna have another grandbaby. So I have 7 grandbabies that are born right now, like they're here, and then I have my daughter's pregnant, and then Emily's pregnant, and um, who else is pregnant? There's another one. Right? So, like, I thought I already had a whole lot. I thought I already had like 10 grandbabies, but technically I really have 10 grandbabies. They're just not all here yet. so it's so it's nuts. Oh my lord. So no, but things are good. Oh my gosh. So no, things are good. I really didn't have a topic. I just wanted to come in here and chat and network with you guys as well. And hold on. Oh yeah, this is not. Oh shoot, because I unplugged that. So yeah. No, I'm glad to hear you guys are doing well too. Thanks for the 8 likes, guys. So I like to interact. I like to be. Hey, Jason Adams, thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing well. And if you see anyone new in this stream that you're not familiar with, go check out their channels and do it the right way. So how are you doing today, Jason Adams? I'm just sharing about what's going on. I'm talking about a little bit of. We're good. I'm happy to hear you're doing well. Talking about a couple topics. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm happy you're doing well. Um, I'm just getting used to doing my live streams again, so it's a little. Let's get this straightened out. There we go. So yeah, so I hope everyone is enjoying the chat. I'm trying to be as entertaining, and you know, I like to have lots of stuff to talk about. So shoot out some topics so we can talk about some stuff. Excuse me. It's not there. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not keeping up the conversation and stuff like that. Usually I would have something I was usually talk about, but I've been procrastinating so much about doing the videos as much as I want to and the live streams as much as I want to that I just wanted to come. I had like it's like when it came to my writing, right? So I was really struggling with my writing. So someone just sit down and write anything. So I would sit down and I'd take a piece of paper and I would write the word anything, 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 right? But at least it was keeping me active. Excuse me. So, how many of you, if any of you out there, have been watching my mobile video, my mobile games, the mobile gaming that I've been doing? Because I've been really enjoying doing the mobile gaming. And now that I figured out actually how to have my picture on there on the D, and I use the DU recorder. I can go live right from my phone to YouTube, and actually you can have my picture. I'm a writer as well. How do you keep going when you are going through tough times? I struggle with that. So with me, a lot of the times I don't do videos unless I'm actually in a good mood, and I need to get past that. I, I'm always hearing to be consistent. For what consistency means to me is it doesn't matter if I want to do that video that day or not, to make sure I'm doing that video that day or get myself on a schedule and making sure I'm getting a video on my scheduled days, right? So that's what oh, when it comes to a writer. Oh, so when it comes to my writing, for me personally, I only really write when I'm inspired to write, right? So when I wrote my children's books, I was inspired to write that story. So I wrote that story, right? And now those stories have become realized. Well, two of them anyway. So I have my first two children's book published. I have my third children's book ready to go. It just needs to be illustrated. And then I have another book that's written that needs to be illustrated. But I wanna do my next book, or Myrtle the Turtle, which is Myrtle the Turtle is all about a little turtle with special needs, and then the community comes together to get a new wheelchair for her. So, but when it comes to my writing, don't force yourself to write. I used to always do that, and I would be writing, 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 writing. I'll be crap, right? So for me personally, as a writer, I only write when I'm really inspired to write. I like being a YouTube creator because sometimes I'll write a script or I'll write I love sticky notes. Sticky notes are your friend. And I'll write a whole bunch of stuff on sticky notes and I'll stick them on my phone, and then I'll have a base for what I want to really stick on, like focus on, which I would usually do for my videos or my live streams, or whatnot, right? A lot of the times my live streams are just off the cuff, right? So who shows up, whatever we talk about, we talk about. Sometimes my live streams are a topic based live stream, right? Or just a strictly networking live stream or whatever, right? So, but as a writer, so when I came into town here where I'm at, I always donate my books to, like, say, like a library, to the library or to the schools or whatever, right? So I had donated my books to the library, and then I ended up doing a reading for some students at the library, right? And the students had all kinds of amazing questions for me. The teacher had some amazing questions for me, and I have a lot of questions about being a writer or getting published or all kinds of aspects as it comes to that, right? And I always say, never give up on your dreams. When you're a writer, so for me, a huge deal for me, what as it comes to a writer, is write what you know, right? When you're writing what you know, that's what's going to flow, right? That's what's going to come out. That's what's going to flow, right? So go with the flow, right? Well, if it feels right, write it, right? Also, I've learned as a writer, be fearless. Don't be afraid to write down those thoughts, even if they're just for you, right? Write down those thoughts. Write down what's on your mind. For me, I was really horrible. I have a thought in my brain, right? And I would never say anything. I would never say anything. So so for me, so for now, whenever something's in my brain, and sometimes it's really intrusive, but I have to say what's on my brain, right? Doesn't matter where I am, right? As a writer, for me, um, if something's in my brain so as a writer, and I'm really flighty. As a writer, I've always told myself that I want to write literature that makes the reader see themselves or the world fundamentally different, right? So I love writing about psychology. I like writing about human behavior. Hey, 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 Paul Michael DB. Hi, thank you for coming in. So no, I love to write literature or stories. Like even my children's stories, they're aspects of myself that I identify with, right? Like my first children's book, Patches the Penguin, is all about a little penguin who wants to fly like all the other birds. It's all about never giving up on your dreams, right? So I never gave up on my dreams, and there's a lot of other people in my life that never gave up on me, right? So, and I always thought I was getting too old, or the story wasn't gonna work, and I was always told it was just so hard to get a children's book published. Period, right? But I wrote my first book, Patches the Penguin, in 1999, and I was in a writers guild with my friend Mary. Well, now my friend Mary has her own publishing company, and she's my publisher. CabinofDreams.com. That's my publisher. That's my friend Mary's publishing company, right? So I have like a whole team. I have a publisher. I have an editor. I have my choice of illustrators, right? So I have proofreaders. I have, I'm getting used to that whole dynamic of the whole process, the whole publishing process, right? But none of that would happen if I just writing random stuff all the time. So for me, I can give an advice as a writer, to first of all write what you know, write when you're inspired, write what you, and be fearless when you're writing, right? The only way I worked through a lot of stuff within myself in recovery is writing something down. Like the power of the written word is amazing, right? It's very powerful, right? So when I'm writing, and there's a story or a plot line or a theory or a song or a poem or a short story or a screenplay or whatever I'm writing at that time, and that's what I'm focusing on in the moment. That's what I'm focusing on, right? So, and I as a writer, I've also tried to write outside my genre, right? So I've tried to write fantasy or horror or um, yeah, adult books, right? So I have to, for me as a writer right now, where I am as a writer right now, is I'm working on my children's books. Like I have a couple novels that I put on the shelf, like put away, and no, they're still in my brain. But I'm focusing on my children's books. Yeah, do I still write other stuff? Yeah, right. But and but I have to make sure that I whatever project I'm working on in the moment, that's what I need to stick and stay focused on in the moment. Yeah, John says, okay, thank you. I have been struggling to publish my first book because I don't want to choose the wrong company. Also, the process is hard. At least for me, it is. Um, so when it comes to the publishing, you can either self-publish or actually have a publisher. Um, where on the planet do you reside, Adam? Jason Adams. My publishing company is in Brantford, Ontario. Hey, Galaxy Cats and Coins. Thank you for coming in. Wow, you're in Chicago. Okay, so you're near Windsor. So, okay, so Chicago, I believe. So I was down Windsor Way. Chicago. Oh wait, Chicago. I'm thinking of Ohio. So yeah, then they're in the States. Um. So if you look up, hold on. Okay. Well, I should ask you some questions then. Jason Adams. So Jason Adams, what is your genre for as a writer or genres? Uh, yeah, and what is your book about? Yeah, that's another question. Thank you, Galaxy Cats and Coins. Galaxy Cats and oh, I gotta go. Okay, thank you for coming in, Galaxy Cats and Coins. You're appreciated. Yeah, so I love to talk about this kind of stuff as well. I like to know what projects you guys are working on, what your interests are. And I like I said, I like to talk about all kinds of stuff, right? So, excuse me. You heated your pot roast? Oh, yummy! Awesome. Jason Adams says my book is about forgiveness of self and others. Awesome! That sounds like something that I would write about. Cool. Awesome. Good. Good. Stuff is good. Yes. Meat. Meat is good. No, yeah. So Jason Adams writing your book is about yeah. So yeah, forgiveness of self and others. So that's a lot. That's a lot of inner work I do within myself on a daily basis as well. Jason Adams. I mean, like I am in work. Anyone can do this kind of work, but I really focus on that because we can forgive other people, but it's the hardest for us to do is for us to forgive ourselves, right? Self forgiveness is a huge deal for one, and then forgiveness of others. So for me, it's easier for me to forgive other people but it wasn't so hard for me to forgive myself for a lot of stuff I had done in the past. And I'm not that person anymore, right? So, like for me, I like to write about human behavior. I like to write about the hive mindsets that we are all involved with throughout our lives as well. Forgiveness is the sweetest. Yes. That's right, Megan Fox. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so I love to talk about that kind of stuff or write about that kind of stuff. Self forgiveness. So for me, there was a lot of people that I thought had done a lot of harm to me, right? But looking back through my own actions, I had to look at my side of it as well, right? It's choosing the battles. It's choosing. Megan Fox says it's choosing the battles that defines us. Yes. Okay. So as we grow as an individual, right? And our parents instill values, or the church instills values, or whatever belief system instills values, the school system instills values. Through and then growing up and all that, we make all these agreements with ourselves, and all of these things are what defines me as my individual, right? And for me, a lot of that stuff wasn't true, because for me, for the first thing, I didn't even know who I was as an individual growing up. So I think I lost my identity when I was like 5, right? Because I was already being that people pleaser and trying to find that attention, even if it was a negative, and even if it was negative attention from my parents, at least it was attention, right? And even at that, I still didn't get the attention a lot of the time, and I would act out, or I would do something, and it's a morality however we are raised. Yes, yes, that's right. Guidelines or agreements. Yes, absolutely. This is what defines me. This is no. And as we get older, and we so before, I didn't know I had a choice to change those values. I didn't know I had a choice to change my way of thinking, or a choice to how I perceived myself or the world about myself, right? And I didn't know I had a choice to live a better way, or make my own decisions, or think for myself, or the fact that my words or my thoughts or my actions were actually valid, right? So because I grew up in a house with people, like I always say, I didn't have present parents, and so yeah, so I grew up, and I had to err a lot growing up, right? But today I err a lot less than I used to. Megan Fox says so many of us are confined. So for me, so I don't feel so confined today. I have a sense of freedom because I'm able to make my own choices. And sometimes I still need to make bad choices, right? Because I still have a lot of learning to do, a lot of living to do, a lot of experiences to have. And and for today, my mistakes sometimes are just as important as my positive attributes, right? Because sometimes I need to be in old negative behavior, so I can identify with that old negative behavior, so I could try something different to get a better result. We learn ourselves individually. What is it, it's what life is. Yeah, absolutely. Aw, thank you, Megan. No, and it's all about growing as our own individuals, or finding our own individuality on this rock, right? Um, So for me, I didn't know who the hell I was. I didn't know what I was. I didn't know I had none of my own principles. I had, you know, and whatever I had learned or growing up, you know, a lot of the stuff that I learned wasn't working. It was broken, right? So I had to find out what was gonna work for me, right? I had to learn how to find my own path, my own direction, my own principles, right? What are my principles today? You know, and for me today, it's important that I never compromise my own principles, you know, because when I'm compromising my own principles, then I'm being that people pleaser again. I'm trying to please someone else. I don't need to please anyone else. I don't. Like I said, I don't need anyone else's approval, right? I don't have to feed into old ways of thinking. I don't have to feed into old ways of acting or you know how I would have presented myself in society before, right? Society, how I was presenting myself in society out there before ended up with me being not wanting to be here anymore. I had pushed everyone out of my life, and I want nothing to do with anyone or myself anymore. It is our pilgrimage. That's a good way to say it, right? We're finding ourselves. We're finding our own individuality. And for most of my like growing up, like until I was 38 when I came into recovery and stuff like that, I didn't know who the hell I was. I didn't have my own I didn't have my own individuality. And it really wasn't even until like 5 years into my recovery that I looked into the mirror for the first time and I seen me and I accepted me as my own individual. And it takes time. And that's okay. It's okay because you know we have to be able to have that we have to learn how to accept ourselves. When I came into recovery, I didn't accept any aspect of myself. I didn't accept my sexuality. I didn't accept my gender. I didn't accept my nationality. I didn't accept myself at all. I didn't, right? So today I have a lot of self acceptance today, a lot of self love today, a lot of self awareness today, right? And until started to have a little bit of that self awareness and learning to be mindful of self or mindful of my actions or my thoughts, then nothing was going to change, right? I had to change little things at first, and then I was able to start changing some larger things. But you know, it's like when I'm listening and I'm actively listening to people that have my best welfare in mind, you know, and maybe if I try what they're doing, I'm gonna have better results, and that is what works best for me. Jason Adams, right? I'm working on self daily with hopes of improving. I need to learn how to not let my emotions get the best of me. Okay, so John, so one big thing I've learned is feelings aren't right or wrong, they just are, right? So sometimes, like a lot of the times for me, I need to let myself feel those feelings. I need to let myself feel sad. I need to be angry. I need to be upset. I need to be confused. I need to be sad. I need to be happy. I need to be joyful. I need to know I have to let myself feel. So for me, I identify as an addict. That addiction is the disease of feelings, and that's how I identify with feelings and emotions. Um, not everyone's an addict. Not everyone's an alcoholic, but everyone has feelings, right? So but that's what it is. For me, it's feelings aren't right or wrong. They just are, and I need to let myself feel. Because before, all I would do is I would shove all those feelings down. I would stuff all those feelings down, and I wouldn't let myself feel. Well, I needed to start let myself feel because if I didn't let myself feel, I was just going to explode and hurt myself or someone else again. It's so important to me today. if I'm not communicating what's in my brain with someone in my life that's has my best, wellness in mind, then are sometimes the best conversations I had was told with the total strangers where I sit down and say, "Hey, hi, how are you? My name's Scott," and they tell me their name, and I end up telling them my life story, and then they share with me. That that's recovery for me. That's living. That's embracing and being an active participant in my own life in that moment, right? You know. What's this? Okay, I think when we are so messed up, we are truly a blessed mess. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to see it as blessed in the moment, but but for one thing I know today is whatever it is, it'll pass too. Megan, I think when we are okay, so it's got Megan Fox. It's possible to identify with anything else. We all have feelings. Megan, no right or wrong in addiction. Well, there's no right or I know a hell of a lot what's more right now than what's wrong and for me in addiction. I know I did a lot of wrongs in my active addiction, but today in my recovery, I do my best to do the next right thing on a daily basis today. You know, there's they there's also no right or wrong answers. Like I had to ask a lot of really messed up questions to be able to get some kind of a meaningful answer for people in my life because I didn't comprehend or I couldn't process any information when I first came into recovery. Yeah, recovery. Yeah, recovering addiction. Yes. Yeah. So ask questions. There's there's no stupid questions. you know, I didn't understand or comprehend anything. I couldn't. I was that screwed up. I was that, and I had to get to that point in desperation is in my life. And either I was gonna get busy living, or I was gonna get busy dying, right? So, John Adams says sometimes people can be very mean when they know they can get a reaction out of you because your emotions get blown out of proportion, and and that's true. The trick for me is to not let that stuff get to you. Okay, so when someone is deflecting, is all that negative onto you, right? They're piling all that negative stuff onto you, right? None of that stuff is yours. That's not your stuff, right? And I had to understand that myself, right? So when I wrote my editorial, it's called byproducts, right? It's called byproducts. So byproducts is all about our the growing up. Whatever our environment we grow up in is what we become, right? And that's when we make all these agreements with ourselves. This is what defines me. Now, for me, I'm able to turn that around now, and I'm able to not let things. I'm not. So I know what's my stuff today, and I know what's not my stuff today. So say someone comes and gives me a hug and says I love you, right? That has nothing to do with me. That has everything to do how that person is perceiving themselves, right? And that's why I try to be uplifting. I try to be proactive, right? Because when I'm doing that, that's what I want the world to perceive. coming from me. Whatever I put out into the universe, I'm gonna get that back, right? So if I go out into the universe with a shitty attitude, what am I gonna get back? I'm gonna get back all that crap. Do I want all that crap back in my life? No, hell no, I don't. That's why being positive is so important to me today, or do my best to be positive, the best I can on a daily basis, right? I don't want that crap life anymore. I want to be happy. I want to be accepting. I want to be loving. I want to be all those positive things today, you know? And when I'm doing that, that's what I get back. I get all that love. I get all that unconditional love and unconditional acceptance and unconditional all kinds of stuff, right? So I don't have to put limitations on what. So limitations is another big deal, right? I always limited myself to how happiness I deserved, or how much what do I want to say, achievement, how much achievement I want to have in my life, right? So one of the big things I learned from my dad was fear of accomplishment. Because if I accomplished something, I always had to have that level of excellence all the time, and always have to be perfect. I don't, and none of us have to be perfect. Today I know my best is not going to be the same every day, right? Everything is my days are going to be ups and down. I'm going to have good days, I'm going to have bad days, and that's okay. But what makes the difference is I know I don't have to be perfect. I thought I had to be perfect all the time. I thought I had to have all the answers. I thought I had to do this whole life thing all on my own, and none of that is true. No, I need to be helped. The most important thing I think I've ever learned in my life is that asking for help is okay. When I'm not okay, I'm able to say I'm not okay today. And I don't have the answers today. And I don't know. I can say these things today. I couldn't say that stuff before. And I would carry that with me all the time. Everywhere I went, I would carry all that weight with me all the time. Right? And when I let go of all that stuff, and I just learned to live simple, just do what's in front of me right now. I don't have to worry about yesterday or tomorrow. All I have to do is just stay in the moment and do what's in my life right now. You know? I used to live in the past or live in the future, and I'd be pissing all over today. I don't want to piss all over today. I want to have a good day. But I can only do that if I'm just just doing what's in front of me right now. Right now, I'm on a live stream with you guys having an amazing conversation. Right? And that's living, that's recovery, that's being an active participant in not only my life, but I'm interacting with you guys as well, right? So that's what's important to me. There doesn't have to be a billion people in the chat. I'm having an amazing conversation with everyone who's in the chat right now in this moment, right? That's the difference. That's the difference. I thought I had to have all this attention. Oh, look at me, I'm doing stuff, look at me. I had to be the center of attention. I don't have to be that center of attention today. I don't need to be that person today. Do I want to be entertaining? Yeah, I want to be entertaining. Do I want to be interactive? Yeah, I want to be interactive. Do I want to have a viewing audience? Sure, hell yeah, I want to have a viewing audience, right? But that doesn't mean that this is all about me. I'm interacting with you guys. And I'm learning what's going on in your world, and learning more about interacting and communication. Right? I'm still learning how to communicate, and I'm learning how to socialize better. And this is a big part of why I have the channel. This gives me an opportunity. Being an introvert, you never know. But I'm actually quite the introvert. I really actually have a very, very small circle of friends, But having you guys gives me the opportunity to be able to reach out and maybe identify or be able to identify with someone else out there, one of you guys, so I don't feel so alone. Also, what something I may be going through, right? So I may come on here and have a topic related subject that I want to talk about on a live stream or whatever. I want some feedback on a video or something like that. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't mean that you guys get left behind as well. That's not okay, right? That's why I like to hear about what's going on with you. I like to hear what's going on in your world. I like to understand what's working with for the channel, what's not working for the channel, what's how your channel is doing, what goals do you have, right? I want to do that stuff. I want to be mindful of you guys. Like I said, it's not all about me. And sometimes I can go on with a rant like that for quite some time, and I surprise myself because I'm usually I can be talkative out in with my recovery family or something like that, or not even I can go over to the house and visit with my family and my grandbabies and stuff like that, and I probably talk to my grandbabies more than I talk to anyone else in the house. But you know what? I'm getting out there and I'm trying to interact with other people, right? So, and this gives me another outlet to be able to interact with you guys too. Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh. How much chat did I miss? Oh my gosh, hold on guys. I went on there for a while. Okay, so apologies for those people for you. Yeah, so okay, John Miner. Hi. Hey, John. Jordan Miner, thank you for coming in. I hope I didn't miss you. Oh my gosh. I like your videos. A Special Olympic athlete. Awesome. That's cool. Awesomeness. Thank you for coming in, Jordan Miner. Thank you for coming in. Megan Fuck, they probably feel well worse than you do. Yeah, absolutely, yes, and that's what I was saying as well. Oh my gosh, where's my mouse? Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, I unplugged my. Yeah, karma can be the kindest kiss. Oh my gosh, I'm proud of you for that. Awesome. Thank you for that. Reminder, let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the event. Special Olympics oath. Awesome, very cool. I love that, Jordan Miner. Jordan Miner, my goal is to go to the worlds for Special Olympics and share happiness. Awesome. See, that's amazing, Jordan Miner. That's the right attitude to have. Amazing. That's awesome. I love that. That's super cool. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate you guys staying here with me for a little bit. No, I love having conversation. I love interacting with people, you know? And it's awesome. I really appreciate you all. And this is what I love to do. It's all about community. Thank you. You make me happy. Oh, you make me happy too, Jordan Miner. I'm gonna go check out your channel here. Thank you for the 9 likes, guys. I'm I'm kind of I'm kind of wanting to have a co-host on my channel. I don't know how to. Okay, I think that's it. Awesomeness. Excuse me. So yeah, I like to do my best to interact with you guys. I love having topics to talk about. I like sharing my thoughts. And sometimes I have a hard time coming up with my own stuff to talk about. And I really struggle with that. And I'm like, okay, I'm here. I'm not going out anywhere tonight, really. So maybe until later. But I hope everyone is doing awesome. Yeah, same thing. Oh, I'm gonna be looking into be getting a a tower. So right now I'm pretty much just working off laptops and stuff like that. But I need to look into a tower. I will actually want to get a camera, um an actual camera, because I've just since I've started my channel, it's just been my phone, right? So and I'm getting to the point where I'm able to buy some more equipment and stuff like that. I do want to get out and get some more nature videos done. Like the leaves on the trees are amazing up here, right? And I was gonna do a video yesterday, but ended up going and spending time with my family, and I went for a dinner and stuff like that. So I didn't do that. Um, but yeah, I want to get down to this. I want to do another video down by the swinging bridge and down to that other place I found with the hidden staircase. I want to go down there again as well and do some more videos down there. I still haven't got my darn freaking hey fishing license. That was weird. That's awesome. I was just about to say my fishing license, and Rattle Trap Fishing shows up in the channel and in the stream. That's awesome. How are you doing, Rattle Trap Fishing? How you doing? That was ironic. I was just starting to talk about fishing and you showed up. Oh my lord. That's awesome. Wow. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Oh lord. So yeah, so just chatting and chilling and networking, and I'm doing good. Yeah, just talking about how things are going. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Work's going well. Family's doing good. Um. So yeah, things are moving along good. I was gonna move to a different place, but it wasn't gonna be a good fit. There was a lot of red flags up, so I'm right now. I'm right here where I'm at in the same place. I still would like my own apartment. I have another place I want to look. It's pretty much right next door to work. That I'm gonna look and see if there's any apartments available right there. Other than that, I'm still right here where I'm at. Everything's included, everything including my internet. So, Jordan Miner, you can teach my dad about fishing. Laugh out loud. For me, as long as I go out there, so when I go fishing, a lot of times it's just the action of fishing. Sometimes I don't even catch a fish, but I still enjoy fishing. It's awesome when you actually catch a fish. Sometimes you just gotta go out there. I really loved living up. So there's a place about I'm gonna say about half an hour away from here I used to live, right? And I used to be able to like fish 24/7, right? I could even do night fishing, and it was all lit up on the bridge and stuff like that. And just going out and actually just doing the whole fishing part of it is so relaxing. And I want to be doing a lot more of it, but there really isn't a lot of really good fishing spots here unless I actually go out of town to go fishing. I have a friend who actually has a fishing boat. He goes out and fishes and stuff like that. He's offered to take me out, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, like I said, I wanna do some drumming videos, fishing videos. I've been doing my mobile gaming videos. I want to do some scratch off card videos, and this is all the stuff I'd like to have more feedback about for the channel, because I don't know. I don't want to, like I said, if I needed to have a separate channel for a lot of the other gaming stuff, even I would even no, it's okay, Jason Adams, it's all good. Even like say the fishing, because that's like I would classify even the fishing gaming, not gaming, but it's uh well, hunting would be gaming. Right? So, oh my gosh, that was funny. Um, oh, I make myself laugh sometimes. I love my brain. Most of the time, I love my brain. Oh my god. Jordan Miner, how to move on from a broken breakup or friendship. Okay, that's a good topic. Jason Adams, thanks for your kindness, Megan. Awesome, cool. So for me, to touch on the breakups and friendships and stuff like that, I can identify with that with my last relationship. It was a friendship, but that's all it was gonna be, and I kind of wanted more than that, and that wasn't gonna happen, right? So sometimes people are better friends than being in relationships. Um, Sometimes there's people in my life that I ought not have in my life. There's a lot of people I miss having in my life, but I know they're not good for me to have in my life. Friendships and stuff like that. So a lot of the people that I thought that were my worst advocates ended up being my best advocates when I came into recovery, because they just wanted me to get better. It was wanting to be well, right? See, I had to look at a lot of those aspects as well when it came to friendships, because because I thought I was a good friend, but I really wasn't, because I was actually out there just being part of the problem as well, right? So today I try to be part of the solution instead of part of the problem today, and I have to learn how to do that kind of stuff. I have to learn how to be a good friend. I need to learn how to be a good partner. I need to learn how to be a good son, or a dad, or a granddaddy, or all of that stuff. And those are all the things that I'm always learning on a daily basis how to be better at, right? I'm always learning and growing and becoming my own individual. And when I'm doing that, and I'm not trying to be the people pleaser, and not trying to, I'm looking at my computer, my laptop instead of my phone, and I really apologize for that. I just realized I was doing that, and I don't even know how long I was doing that for. My God, because I'm reading the chat. I can see the chat on my phone, but it's easier for me to see the chat on my laptop. Oh my God, I am so sorry, guys. Oh Lordy, I didn't mean to be rude. Oh, and I think I'm starting to get a little tired. Oh Lord. All right, all right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna shut down this stream, but I think I might in a short little while do some more mobile gaming. But I really, really want to thank everyone in the chat. I want to thank Jason Adams for being here with us this evening. I want to thank Rollup Trap Fishing for coming in and being here with us this evening. I want to thank Jordan Miner. Megan Fox, I want to thank you for being here with us this evening. Who else here? Everyone else here in the chat. I'm not sure. Galaxy Cats and Coins was here with us for a little bit. Who else was here? Paul Michael DB was here. Was here or is here. I'm not sure everyone who's in the chat at the moment. Who else? There was some people. Greg Man's was here or is here. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. And years gone by, over 50 and fantabulous. 777 Outdoors, Sally Wolf, Matt, Herman the Great, everyone that's been here this evening. I really want to thank every single one of you. And I'm really super appreciative. And like I said, if you see if you've seen someone in the chat you're not familiar with, go check out their channel. Do it the right way. And rattle trap fishing, if you're here, I'm looking. I'd like to come and be on a panel with you guys again soon. Again, yeah, that'd be odd, and that'd be okay. I also have so I have my PayPal here. I have my PayPal. If you'd like to make a donation. Also, I have a Patreon account, so you can also become a Patreon. And I have a Facebook page called Scott's Thoughts Channel Facebook page as well. My Twitter, I believe now, is also Scott's Thoughts Channel. I think that's it. So if you want to get a hold of me on social media, you can do that as well, other than here and on YouTube. And for now, thank you everyone. Mwah. Thanks you everyone for being here for with me here tonight on the stream. And always remember everyone, keep coming back. Love you lots. And thank you for coming to see me at Scott's Thoughts channel. And I'm signing off. Have a wonderful evening.